Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up four walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back.
Get your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, he gloves it coming off the base. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Kyle Schwarber.
We need a strikeout here.
To short, hit hard. Money is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Money comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. But you can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Felix Hernandez.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. High pop up. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Bryant.
Play the first there.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's through for a hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Paulson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shut him down. Here we go. Shut him down.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Tim Money. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail. Striding in once again, Tim Money, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, good one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Great stuff to close out that game, and he better hang on to that baseball because it's a special one. That's career save number 200. Definitely a nice milestone.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Felix Hernandez pitches his way to a team leading 12th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Steven Matz is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the
City of Chicago. There's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. And so I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
leading off for Pittsburgh. Shortstop.
Now in the box, Tim Money. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up.
Contreras.
1 out now.
The 0-2 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Tim Money, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch right now.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here's another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Money. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, James Chen.
Popped high in the air. Money is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Schwarber.
Make your pitch. Send him out.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So stepping in, Tim Money. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Next for Pittsburgh, catcher, Reed Comstock.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
The runner in scoring position with none out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 7 on the season. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now.
Bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. David Thacker gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tim Money.
Hey,
Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Baez ranging into the outfield. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they lead it 3-0.
One pitch, your pitch.
Ready once again. Tim Money, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Here we go. Let's go now.
Hey, let it rip one time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So striding in, Tim Money. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Hey, if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Cubbies with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Dylan Floro gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Juan Nicasio struggled and gets the loss after